insurance broker. So those of you who know me, that when it comes to speeches, I feel a certain type of way. So when they asked me to speak, I wondered, what could I say to all of you? Something more than go blue. So I started to look at my life in my rear view. I thought of a time and occasion of mine when 5 words changed almost everything I do. Now, it wasn't so dramatic, but it rose above the static, eliminated the erratic, and it made my life dramatic. So I must be quite dogmatic and risk sounding fanatic when I say these words. When you wake up each morning, decide it's going to be a great day. Now, I know what you're saying, Doc. Is that all you got? We've all heard deep thoughts before, and deep that is not. Well, bear with me for just 1 minute, and maybe you'll see that there's deepness in it. You see, a great day is a decision, it's a choice that you make. It doesn't depend on events in the path that you take. A great day is about me, it's not about you. It's not affected by things that other folks do. It gives me the power to rise to the hour, and rather than cower, I overcome meanness with good, and simply smile and wave when someone flips me the bird. Sorry. Perhaps an example will suffice to let you know I'm not simply saying you must be nice. Maybe a story will make my point clear. This happened just recently, less than a year. A letter I received said, Dr. Hill, I hope you recall, though this happened a long time ago, 17 years last fall. You played in the band, I sang on the worship team, we sang words about hope and love, words I didn't really mean. My life was a mess, and I can attest that nothing was going right, even though I tried my best. I was at the end of my rope. I couldn't cope, and hope, if you'd asked me, did you have any, I'd have told you, nope. But one day you saw me, I was sitting alone, and you walked up and you asked me, is there anything wrong? You sat down beside me and you gave me your smile, and we talked about life. We talked for a while. You said we're all part of the same human race, and that makes us connected somehow through time and space. Then you told me that you saw in me very much the ability to do all that I wanted to do, and such greatness in me and the things I would do. And then you looked me in the eye and you said, the only one that can stop you is you. We talked a while longer. I remember what was said because those words kept rattling around in my head. I knew that conversation changed me. I don't really know how, but I knew I was different, and life would get better now. Well, I graduated college. I'm a mom and a wife. I'm writing you to let you know that conversation changed my life. When I read that letter, I blinked back tears. I don't remember that conversation that took place all those years ago. But I know, when I read that letter, it made me feel better, kind of like a superhero. So my message is simple. My message is this. Each morning when you wake up, it's up to you to insist that today will be a great day. And if this decision you have the courage to enlist, then I can't remember where's the rest. Then you'll realize and surmise that along with the sunrise, a great day is dawning for you. And if you do believe that it's true, not only will you go blue, but one day you'll be a hero too.